guys, I'm Abby.
And I'm Amy.
And this is the AA meeting.
Woo, 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 woo.
Ayo!
What's this? Episode number 5?
Number 5. I'm not even going to attempt the 5th Spanish one because I only know up to 4.
No, we're sticking with English.
English.
This week.
Number 5.
Yay.
Woo! Sorry about last week's intro, by the way. We realised that we didn't actually say our names or what the show was called once.
For the whole thing.
So if you were listening just like the first time listening last week, sorry about
apologies.
that. Yeah. Also
They're probably
apologies
not bad.
for this intro. Woo!
It gets a little bit worse every week, I think.
Trying to come up with new content, right?
Yeah.
I'm immediately sweating.
Oh, so am I actually.
All right, so should we get into it?
Let's roll the intro.
The intro. Woo!
Welcome to my up home. I'm Lil Shorty, these my hoes. This is how we run this shit. Piss Olympics, let's go.
Abby, how was your week this week?
Yeah, my week's been pretty chill actually. Just like getting ready for Christmas, New Year's, and the borders are open.
Yes, to
So
Queensland.
we're going to go back home to Queensland. So I've literally just been like packing, getting ready because we leave in 5 days.
Woohoo!
5 days. We're going to
I'm
be driving
so
down.
excited.
Oh, sorry, driving up.
Yes, which will be our second time doing this road trip.
Yeah, together.
Yes.
It's very interesting.
It is. It's a big drive. It takes us, what, like 10
It's
hours?
9 hours door to door, but we probably do it in like 10 with
Yeah.
stopping for fuel and stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
So expect a little travel vlog.
Oh, look out.
I just said that, so that means we have to do it.
Yeah, that's true.
How's your week been?
Yeah, right. Oh, I wanted to talk about, so everyone's Spotify Wrapped came out this week, right?
Yeah.
And like it's this big thing. Everyone like posted on their Instagram stories and like, I don't know. Not that I've never done that because everyone else posts theirs and I like to be different.
Yeah.
But this year there was a reason why I didn't post it.
Yeah. And I had the same reason.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm going to take you through my top 3 songs of the whole year. These are the my top 3 songs of all of 2020. Okay, just keep that in your mind while I'm saying this.
Mm-hmm.
In third place, we had Ready or Not by High Five.
Ooh.
Yeah. In second place, we had A Whole New World from Aladdin.
Bold choice.
Yep. And in first place, a personal favourite of mine, it really does deserve the top spot, Jojo Siwa's Every Girl's a Supergirl.
Every girl's a supergirl.
Yeah. To clarify,
Miss Siwa is a queen.
I am a Siwa fangirl.
Me too.
Other than that, Abby and I both teach like kids dance classes.
Yeah, we teach little babies how to dance. Yeah.
So I play kids music all the time. Like I'm not just in my room going, every girl's a
Supergirl.
Imagine.
Are you sure?
Well, I do sometimes, but most of the time it's because I'm teaching.
Right.
What were your top, or what even number 1?
Well, okay, like I think everyone can relate to like, you know, listening to music to like get in your feels and all that kind of stuff. I mean, but I don't really have that many feels.
Yeah. Right.
So I wasn't expecting my number 1 to be Before You Go from Lewis Capaldi.
Oh. So that's how your year was
So
then.
that kind of explains my year. No, it's the same thing as like as you. I teach little kids to dance, and I teach kids to dance like contemporary and lyrical, which is like kind of like softer, slower dance. So I always play that song for a warm up because my kids love that song and they like scream it and sing it to me as they're warming up. So I've been playing that. I played that song, and I played it like something ridiculous, like 250 times.
Oh dear. Big Lewis fangirl.
Big Lewis fangirl.
That's so funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, if you didn't see my Spotify Wrapped on my Instagram story, you now know why. Not that I'm embarrassed. I'm very proud of it.
Why don't you just post it and
Maybe
have no caption? And so everyone's just like, what?
She just really loves Jojo Siwa. Not that I have anything against Jojo. I hope she's doing really well for herself.
She is.
She's doing a lot better than us, so
clearly.
So what
No,
can we
but
do?
you should definitely post it and just see like the reaction that you get.
Yeah,
I reckon that'd
true.
be so funny.
I feel like no one would say anything. Everyone would be like, that's uncomfortable and just move on.
yeah, they probably feel bad for you.
Yeah. Poor girl's having a rough 2020.
Right.
Anyway, the other thing that happened to me this week that I want to talk about, I've been having these really weird dreams, right?
What kind of dreams?
About Abby.
Wow.
I need to elaborate on that. So The first one happened, actually, this was maybe like a week or two ago, the first one.
Mm-hmm.
And I had this dream that Abby and I were like in our kitchen and you were like playing music on a speaker.
Yeah.
And I was trying to like clean something, or I was like writing something down or something. I don't know. I was like trying to focus on something. And I turned to you and I was like, Abby, can you please just turn the music down? Like, I'm just trying to focus. And she like looked me dead in the eyes with like this scary Joker looking smile, turned the music up and just like held it in my face. And I was like crying in my dream.
Oh my God.
Yeah, weirdest thing. Like crying and be like, Abby, please just stop. And you were just like there like laughing at me and like holding this speaker in my face. So that was the first one. And I woke up going, that's a bit strange.
Oh my God. No, I would never do that.
No.
Only sometimes, depending.
There was another one this week, and this is when I was like, no, I think I need to talk about this on the podcast because something strange is going on. So I had a dream this week that we were sitting in my bedroom and Abby like grabbed me around the neck and then shaved all my hair off with like an electric razor. And then...
Is this like what you truly think of me?
No, I don't know what it means. It's so weird. And it's always of you. Like, I don't know.
Why not anyone else?
I don't know.
Oh, God.
But yeah, so she shaved all my hair off. And then I was like sitting on my bed looking in the mirror and I just had like a couple of like long patches left. And I was like crying. And I was like, oh, what have you done to me? What have you done, Abby? Look what you've done. I look hideous, blah, blah, blah. And I recently got my hair cut. And the guy, like, that did it kind of didn't do a great job.
Right.
Like, it was a bit wonky at the bottom. And so I think that maybe is how, like, where this came from.
Right. That's where it like, stemmed from.
Yeah. And then Abby turns to me and goes, oh, well, it looks much better than when you got your hair cut. So don't be so dramatic. And that was the whole dream. And then I woke up.
Was it fully bald or was it like patches?
I had some patches.
Oh, no. Yeah. So you had your Britney moment, but I had it for you.
Yeah. How strong. I wonder what it means.
That's so weird.
Yeah, I swear I don't have any like weird thing against you.
That's so odd.
I don't know what it means. Anyway. So please don't shave my hair off because I really need my hair.
Actually, I'm going to look up what it means right now. Okay, so I just Googled. If you want to know what my Google search just then was, it was, what does it mean when you dream of your best friend being really mean to you?
I feel like it's going to say that I don't like you or something. That's
no,
not
okay,
true.
I'll read you what it says. So it kind of explains like a dream just a little bit. So it says, dreams are our semi-conscious mind trying to make sense of the processing of our subconsciouses. Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
So feelings are translated into symbols, which we then build kind of a story. Generally, the story is like disjointed and often like nonsensical.
Mm-hmm.
So... It says, a friend is not a friend. A friend represents aspects of our personality that we see as separate from us, but maybe we admire or might be willing to embrace. Of course, it depends on how you view your friend, but yeah, if they're rejecting you, perhaps this aspect of your better personality believes that you are doing something wrongly. Perhaps doing the right thing means you will need to remake who you are.
What? So what? There was an aspect of my personality shaving my hair off. I don't know. Maybe it just symbolizes that I have a really weird like a connection with my hair, and I'm really nervous about losing it.
The hair thing.
I'm just really scared of going bald. Maybe that's what it means.
That is kind of weird.
So have you ever had any weird dreams? Let's get away from what's going on up here for a second. What's going on over there?
I haven't had any like weird dreams per se, well, that I remember. But I have had like sleep paralysis a few times.
Can you like explain that a little? I've never had it.
Okay, well, everyone's is like different. The way that like I experienced it though was basically it's sleep paralysis. Like you're paralyzed and you feel like you're awake or like you are semi-awake. So I remember I was lying on my back. I was like young. I was probably like 14 or something.
Right.
I was at my house on the back in Queensland, my parents' house. And I remember I was lying on my back and I like felt this like pressure on my chest and I couldn't like sit up or anything and my eyes were blinking and I was looking around my room. Like I could see, and my room was normal. Everything was like my desk was over there, you know, my wardrobe was there, and I just felt like I couldn't move. And I was like, this is so weird. Like I'm like, I don't understand what's going on. This like weight on my chest.
Yeah.
And then mine was like kind of weird. And this happened a few times. Like it was like reoccurring, the exact same sleep paralysis. It was like this like black figure that like walked past my door. And then I would like feel the need to move even more, but I couldn't. My body was like literally glued to the bed. And then this like figure would like walk into my room, and then it like stood at the end of my bed, and like
What?
it was like this really cold feeling.
Yeah.
And then I remember being like terrified, and you can't wake up.
Yeah.
I remember just like trying to close my eyes and be like, it's a dream, and like opening them again, and like the figure was like still there, and it was really scary. And then like that, it would always just stop at the end of my bed, and I would be there for a while in like that panic state, and then I would like wake up gasping.
Yeah. What the heck? That's worse than the hair shaving. I don't like that.
That's happened. I think that's happened like maybe 4 or 5 times in my life, and it's always been that same sequence.
Yeah.
But like, yeah,
That's disgusting.
it is.
Get that away.
It's pretty. It was pretty scary at the time. I'm like over it now. I haven't had sleep paralysis in a long time, but I think that it happened because I was so like sleep deprived,
Right.
and so my mind was like wandering.
Yeah,
I guess. But yeah, it hasn't happened since then.
That's
and I kind of hope it doesn't.
No. Oh my
Yeah.
gosh.
And I haven't
heard
like
of that.
told anyone really that before.
Now the whole internet knows. So.
Now everyone knows, but yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, and I used to get really scared to like go to sleep.
Yeah.
And so I'd stay up really late. I think that's why my sleep schedule is
Yeah.
messed up. So I'd like stay up really late because I'd be like, oh, if it's like light, then it won't happen. But
Wow.
I know.
Okay. And I think we need to move on before things get really dark.
All right, cool. So, weird things that your school is known for.
Oh, this is a good one. Okay.
Very good one. Do you want to start?
I think it's better if you start.
If I start?
Yeah.
Okay.
Abby and I went to different schools. We're not going to say the schools or anything because we might expose some things right now. But
Mine aren't bad. Mine's kind of like cool, my things.
okay. What's your school known for?
So, one of the things my school is known for is Margot Robbie.
Wow. Okay. That's very different.
Wow, okay, so I was friends with Margaret. No. Yeah, so Margot Robbie went to my school, and yeah.
Okay.
How cool is that?
That is cool.
And there's this, I remember one of my teachers, like all my teachers like used to teach her.
Yeah.
We used to like ask about her, especially when like Wolf of Wall Street came out.
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
would like be asking about her. And there's this one teacher like still to this day who's never watched Wolf of Wall Street because they like taught her and they were really close with her.
Yeah. Right.
And they never want to like see her kind of in that
Yeah,
light,
yeah.
so they never watched it.
Wow.
But how cool is that?
That is cool.
So basically like I am Margot Robbie.
So yeah, pretty much you're like related.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
My school, little different. We didn't have a Margot Robbie. Even though I think Carl Barron went to my school for a bit.
Is that the comedian?
Yeah,
Oh,
the
that's
bald
kinda
guy.
Cool, yeah.
But I think it was like primary school or something. I'm not really sure.
Right.
But what I was gonna say is a slightly different path to yours.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure a teacher got a student pregnant at my school. Not while I was. The teacher is still there now and was there when I was
No,
there.
they didn't get fired.
No, because I don't know the full story. Anyone who's like watching that went to my school will probably like know more about it than me. I never like asked anyone much, but he's still there because I think she may have dropped out when it happened or something. Like she wasn't still a student when it all came out. But yeah, she like has his kid and I think they're still together. And he like was like married with
Oh my god.
yeah. So anyway,
So
that
he's
shows
together with the student.
Oh, he was. I don't know if he's still. I'm assuming he still is, as far as I know.
So she had the baby.
Yeah. I think she was like
oh my god.
grade 10 or 11 or something. Yeah, and he's like a full like he's right now probably in his 50s. And this was like a few
What
years before
department was he in?
I think he was a sport teacher, PE teacher. And I think he taught some other
the
stuff too.
crushes we used to have on the PE teachers.
But he was like a dad PE teacher, not like a
not like a young hot.
No. And I remember he used to like come around and like yell at us to like put our hats on and whatever. And we would be like, oh, sorry, sir. Because we were like
He's
worried.
Like a pedo, literally.
Yeah.
That's
I don't
like
know
a
the full
movie.
story.
That's like a movie.
I know.
Margot Robbie should star in that movie.
Full circle.
Full circle moment. That's crazy.
Yeah. Yeah. So that just kind of shows the difference in our education, doesn't it?
Yeah. Also, do you want to know something else kind of cool from
Yeah.
my school? It's not weird. It's another cool thing. So, you know, Disney Channel, there was that TV show H2O, Just Add Water,
Of course.
about the mermaids.
Mm.
That was filmed at my school.
Wow.
So the school that they went to was like, I was about to say my school was the school that I
Yeah,
went
yeah.
to.
We had something filmed at our school.
What was it?
It was that documentary on Chappelle Corby. I'm not kidding. It was not the doco. It was like a biopic. It was on like Channel 9 or whatever, that biopic. It was like a couple episodes, I think. Yeah, they filmed that at my school.
Why?
Because it was it was while I was there. I was in like grade 8 or 9, I think. And we had all these renovations done, but right before that we used to have like a really old like convent thing and stuff that like the nuns used to live in. And it was like terrifying. Like it looked like a jail. So they used that as like the jail for the Chappelle Corby biopic. Again, so similar, our education.
So cool.
It's cool,
but
like
don't tell people that.
I actually forgot until you were talking about
H2O.
H2O. I forgot until you just
Chappelle.
said that. Yeah, Chappelle and I are friends.
You're friends with Chappelle. I'm friends with Margot.
Hope she's doing well. Hi, Chappelle.
Is she still in jail or is she out?
No, she's out, but she's not allowed back in Australia.
So where's she living?
Bali. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
With her boogie board.
I doubt she still has the boogie board. Maybe she bought a new one. I hope she replaced her boogie board. The other thing I was going to say actually about weird things that happen at my school isn't known for this, but like weird things that used to happen at school. We used to have like cows, like for agriculture and whatever. And I remember they had like a cage, not a cage, but like a big fenced off area for the cows. And it was in like the year 9 like lunch area. Yeah. But it was like right in the middle of where the year 9s were supposed to sit. So when I was in grade 9, I think it was grade 9 maybe, or 10, I don't know. But we used to like sit there and like there'd be like a fence with cows in it, like right there. Like, and it stunk. It stunk because they would like shit and like, you know. Anyway.
That's so strange.
Yeah, so your school had Margot, Robbie and H2O. I had Chappelle Corby, pedo teachers and cows. How good.
Really shapes that. Today, right?
Really. It does explain some things. So next up, we consider ourselves to be your friends, right?
Right. We don't have many, so we kind of just befriended you.
So we want to give you some friendly advice. We're here to answer the big questions for you.
Those massive questions.
The big questions. Now, no one has asked us this.
No.
But we're going to give you the advice anyway.
We thought that you wanted the answer, even though you didn't ask.
We felt it. So
felt it.
Who's got the time? So today we're going to talk about how you can tell if a girl likes you, but specifically in the clubs.
Club edition.
Because
that's all we seem to talk about is our non-existent dating lives and us in clubs. Is that what we do?
Well, the AA meeting.
The AA meeting, right?
It's fitting.
What are we here for? So, we're going to talk about how to tell if a girl likes you. AA meeting club edition.
Yes. So, Abby, you're in a club.
I'm in a club.
Try and remember what that feels like because it has been about a year.
I'm guessing it's
Miss
dark
Rona.
in there.
Yeah, probably. It'll be dark in there anyway. You've got a drink in your hand.
Yeah, okay, let me...
Actually, no, we're not standing. We're cutting shapes on the dance floor.
I am busting a move.
You are?
Yeah.
Out of the corner of your eye.
Wait, what song's on? Low.
Yeah, okay, cool.
Apple bottom jeans. Yeah, continue. I've got the singing.
You feeling it? Okay. Out of the corner of your eye, you see a fine-looking specimen. We're talking a solid 10 out of 10.
Yeah. So
you want him to know.
I see Shawn Mendes.
You do.
Yeah.
He's there. You want him to know that you're keen. What do you do?
Okay, so does Shawn Mendes look at me?
Sure. You lock eyes with Shawn Mendes.
We lock eyes. Okay. Do you want to know
Then
what I'll do? You'll be Shawn Mendes.
Okay.
Apple bottom jeans.
For those that are listening, not watching, this won't make much sense. So what? Yep. They lock eyes. Okay. She's frozen. She looks away. Oh, what's she doing?
I run away.
Oh, she put her drink down and she ran away.
Yep. So that's what I would do. That's how I shoot my shot.
Yeah.
Is looking at you, pretending I don't like you, and then running away, and then just assuming that you take the hint from there.
Yeah. You should just know. Okay.
Yeah, you should know.
If I don't look at you once, I'm probably in love with you.
All right. What about you?
Yeah, pretty much the same thing.
Really?
I lock eyes, look away immediately because that is just too much commitment for me.
Yeah.
And you should know that that's a sign for me to
cue for you to come over and talk to me.
Absolutely. But I will also do that if I'm not interested. So you just got to kind of guess.
It's a 50-50. You may as well just like
just
try.
give it a go.
Just give it a go.
But like I will never I could never approach someone.
Really?
No, absolutely. Have I ever done that? Oh, actually I probably have when I'm drunk.
I probably told you to.
Probably. I do get a little bit more. I'm a little bit more outgoing when there's a couple of bevies in my system,
and when the girls are behind you, you know.
But I don't think I've ever like gone up to someone to start a conversation because I was keen. It's more like,
really,
yeah. Like I don't think so. It's only if I like have something funny to say, like, or if we like know them from somewhere, then I'll go up and be like, "Are you that person from?" You know. Right. But like I've never approached them. So I won't approach you. You're going to have to make an effort.
So you're just going to have to do it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That wasn't helpful at all for anyone.
No, not at all. No, I definitely have approached people before.
Okay. What do you say? What's your opening line?
Like generally I'll just say like, hi.
That's a good way to start, I think. No need for the fancy bells and whistles.
Or I will like, not like compliment, but like, if they like have a cool outfit or like, I don't know, they're dancing like incredibly, I'll literally like go up to them and like start a conversation like that.
Yeah.
But I've definitely, oh my gosh, I remember one time I was like, I think it was my birthday. And so, you know, when it's your birthday, you're allowed to do whatever you want.
Yeah, you're on top of the world.
Exactly. Mm-hmm. I remember I went up to several people, boys and girls. I didn't care. I was so blasted. Anyway. And said as my opening line, it's my birthday, buy me a drink.
Oh, that's a winner.
Did not go as well as what I thought it would have.
Amazing. Who wouldn't fall for that?
I know, but it did work. I did get like a couple of free drinks.
There you go.
Well, a couple. I did get a lot of free drinks.
Well, there you go.
Yeah.
Did you have like a sash on and stuff too?
Yeah, you were there.
Was this the pub crawl one?
No,
or are we talking about El Topo?
Sloppo.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do remember
and
that.
And the sash thing. Okay, here's a tip if you want to like pull or like, you know, when you're out. Wear a birthday sash even if it's not your birthday. Because the like attention, not that like you're after attention or whatever, but like people will just come up to you and be like, is it your birthday?
Yeah.
And you're like, yeah. And they're like, let me buy you a drink. Because I would do that.
I would
too. If I saw
too.
someone in a sash or had like a birthday badge, boy or girl, I'd go up to them, ask them if it's their birthday, how old they're turning, and then like say like, I'm going to buy you a drink. I'm going to buy you a drink, birthday shot on me.
Yeah. No, I do the same thing. That's true. Yeah. I've never like worn one when it wasn't my actual, like maybe like a week either side. Like sometimes it's a 3-week long event and I'll wear a sash every time we go out. But like, I mean, my birthday's in February. I wouldn't wear a sash in August.
Right. Oh, I definitely have.
Okay.
And it was a fun night. So would recommend doing that.
So the other advice we're going to give you, if someone's wearing a birthday sash, ask to see their ID first before you buy them a drink because they might be lying.
They are lying.
Girls should start to put yourself out there, ladies.
I agree.
I won't be, but you can.
I was about to say, should we make a pact? Let's put ourselves out there. I think our joint Bumble count is putting ourselves out there enough. Yeah, we don't really need.
We've done our job.
We've done our part for girls.
Yeah. But all the other ladies listening, get out there.
Get out there.
Get amongst it.
Approach that boy.
Yeah.
And if you're a boy listening, approach that girl because she won't approach you.
Probably not. What if you got to lose?
Exactly.
She just won't be interested. You'll live. You'll probably never see her again.
Exactly.
The other thing we want to talk about is some creative ways to get someone to message you first.
Yeah. So how to get someone to message you first.
Yeah. You don't want to message first because that's just too desperate.
That's too keen.
Oh my goodness.
And God forbid you have to start a conversation.
Absolutely not.
No.
2021 is our year, ladies. This is how we make them start the conversation first and let them think.
Let them think
that it was their idea.
That it was their idea. I was just about to say that.
Great
Let
minds.
them think that they came up with the idea of they thought about you and they were like, I'm going to message you. Whereas you've actually put that idea into their head. This is some Inception stuff happening here.
Yeah.
Right?
We're about to drop some bombs.
We're about to drop some bombs.
So, Abby.
Yeah.
What's your first tip? Your first little idea?
My first little, let's call it planting the seed.
Planting the seed.
To let it grow.
What is it?
So we are going to be pinned as psychopaths, but we already are. So what I will do if I want someone to message me first, this is strictly on Snapchat.
Okay.
I will go onto our Snap conversation, so like swipe over, and I'll start typing. I'll type, I'll delete the message, I'll type, I'll delete. And so I'll probably be typing for about 15 seconds.
Yeah.
And then I would delete my entire message. Sometimes I literally just write gibberish, like heaps of J's, H's, K's, like whatever. I would delete the message and then swipe back to normal like nothing's happened and not send them anything.
Right. So they get the notification that says Abby's typing.
Snapchat has given them a notification saying that like Abby is typing. And so if they're on their phone, they're like, oh my God, they're like typing.
Yeah.
And then you're typing for a while. So like, oh, she's typing for a while. I wonder what's going to happen. Then eventually they go onto the Snapchat app and they realize that you haven't actually messaged them.
Yeah, that's a good one.
It is a good one.
Wow.
And then it also works for like if they're not on their phone, for like maybe like an hour later, they pick up their phone, they see that notification, they're like, oh my gosh. And they open Snapchat and there's
nothing there. Wow. Amazing.
Yeah.
I have one. I haven't done this in a really long time. I used to do this a bit more when I was younger. But I used to like send a really random message, like something that was obviously had nothing to do with anything that I'd been talking to this person about. And I'd send it and then be like, oh, sorry, wrong person. And then leave it at that. And they're always like, no, all good. How are you? Works every time.
Do you send sorry, wrong person like immediately after, or do you wait some time?
Wait a couple of minutes to let them read it and go, what is she on about? And then I go, oh, sugar, sorry, I didn't mean to send that to you. That was obviously the wrong conversation. And then goes from there.
And it works?
It used to work when I haven't done it in a long time, but it used to work every time, yeah. Hacks.
I actually have one more. This is like kind of recent that not
Ooh.
recent, but like this year.
New knowledge.
I've picked it up.
Okay.
So, you know how now on like iMessage and like now it's on Instagram as well, you can, it's also on like Facebook Messenger. You can react to someone's message. So you can react like laughing, you can react whatever, like any kind of emotion, I guess.
Yeah.
So I'll do this on Facebook Messenger or like iMessage. Yeah. And I will literally just like scroll up a lot, like weeks, months prior, and I will like react to one of the messages that they've sent.
Yeah, right.
And then they'll get a notification saying Abby Johnston reacted to this message, and it will like say the message, and they'll be like, wait, what? I didn't say that message. That message was ages ago. And then they will message saying, oh, like, did you just like send me a message, or did you like react to something? And then you just go, oh no, like it must have been like a glitch. Yeah. But anyway, how are you? Like, yeah, now that we're here, what are you up to?
Wow, genius. That's crazy.
You should try it.
I will try it.
Oh,
that's so funny.
We're actually psychos.
No, you just got to do what you got to do. Yeah. You know what I mean?
You know what I mean?
We're just out here hustling and all that.
We're on that grind.
Yeah.
Literally just
brainwashing men.
And women.
And women.
And everyone in the entire world.
Moving on. Okay, next up we have a segment that is a popular favourite.
Yeah, it's quite dear to our hearts.
Between us, we mean. No one else has told us they love it that much, but we really like it. So this is Shit We Don't Understand.
Shit We Don't Understand.
Yes. This week is Abby's turn to guess.
I will be guessing the difference between mineral water versus tonic water versus soda water.
Okay.
And this was actually a question like sent in from one of you guys. So thank you for that question.
Thanks, Olivia.
Thanks to my sister. So I'm going to be guessing the difference between the three of them.
Yeah. Okay. I have the answer up and ready.
Okay. So the difference between mineral water, tonic water, and soda water. Guess number one is that the reason that they're all different is because they're all like made in different countries.
No.
Like hear me out.
Okay.
You've already said no. Hear me out. No. So you know how like we call things like different things to like say someone in America.
Right.
So like we call an eggplant like an aubergine. Oh, sorry.
They call
it an aubergine.
Yeah.
We call it an eggplant.
Yeah.
Like they might call it tonic water and we call it soda water. So it's just the same thing, but just a different name.
No, not quite. They are different.
They are different. Okay, cool. Guess number 2. The like amount of pumping that's done to it. So you know how they like pump, what is it? Sodium or something? No, sodium is salt.
When they like carbonate
it.
Mm-hmm.
It's like the degree of carbonation.
You're on the right track.
Really?
It does have something to do with that, but not the degree of.
Oh, okay. Guess number 3 then. Maybe tonic water is different because it's like, so you know how have you ever tried tonic water? It tastes disgusting.
Like I've had a gin and tonic.
It tastes
before.
like flat like ginger beer.
Yeah.
It tastes really weird. Kind of tastes like kombucha. But like maybe tonic water is like dirty rainwater because it's like yellowy or it's like dirty lake water and then they like pump it with like the like carbonation or whatever and then like that's why it tastes so weird and gross in comparison to mineral and soda water, which is like fresh water.
Okay, well that's disgusting and incorrect.
Right, okay.
Do you want to know the answer?
Yeah, all right.
Okay, so sparkling mineral water actually occurs naturally, usually. Like they don't do anything to it. It says the carbonation in sparkling mineral water often occurs naturally in the springs from which the water is sourced. Like its name, the waters will also contain small quantities of minerals such as calcium, magnesium, and sodium, which can all add to the flavour of the water. So there's just like naturally some other stuff in that water.
Wow.
It says that some mineral waters can also have their effervescence added artificially.
Right.
But like for the most part,
in the springs, it's like
sparkling mineral water is like natural.
Wow.
Soda water is artificially carbonated water with different types of salts added to it.
Right.
And then it tells you how you carbonate it and whatever.
Yeah. What the hell is tonic water?
Tonic water is, it says, in essence, carbonated water, sugar, and a citrusy element is introduced. So they add things to it.
Pump a bunch of shit in it.
Yeah. So it says the key difference. Oh wait, no, I read that somewhere else. But tonic water is the only water with calories in it because they add sugar and stuff to it.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I don't like. Is normal water like not enough? Like I don't get it.
No, me neither. I love me a cold glass of normal water.
Oh, I love when like the glass kind of gets a bit like foggy because it's so cold.
It's crisp.
Oh my gosh. Is that not the best thing in the entire world? I don't understand why we have to add all this like extra crap into it.
Me neither. But I suppose it's the same as like flavoured water. It's just
why?
for fun.
Just have soft drink.
Yeah, I don't know.
So weird.
Anyway, so there it is. The hard-hitting questions. Surely, every week we do this segment and people message us going, how do you not know what Bluetooth is? How do you not know what an air fryer is? Surely you didn't know.
You don't know the difference between different
waters. Water experts out there, I'm sure of it.
Right.
You didn't know.
No.
Anyway.
That's so strange.
It is strange. Question of the podcast.
Yeah.
I'm excited about today's question.
Me too.
So today we're going to pretend that we're God, right?
Mm-hmm.
You're God and you're on the AUX.
And I'm on the AUX.
What song is playing in heaven and what song are you playing in hell?
Good question. Do you have any ideas?
In heaven, Jojo Siwa, every girl's a super girl.
In hell, Jojo Siwa,
every girl's a super girl. Yeah.
No, in heaven, okay. I feel like when I think of heaven, I'm thinking of that scene in, is it 21 or 22 Jump Street, where they've both taken those drugs and they're having separate trips.
20. Yeah, and it's split down the middle. 21?
21. It's 21 Jump Street, yeah. And they're having like complete opposite trips. And Channing Tatum is in this like la la land of rainbows and lollipops and everything. And Jonah Hill is in this like sad emo trip. That's what I imagine the difference between heaven and hell. Not like heaven as this like white place on clouds, but like just this like happy place. And hell not as this like scary, fiery place, just as this like black, like emo, like they play like sad music and you're just like depressed. That's what I imagine it to be.
Okay, so it's sad and emo. What song are you playing?
Okay, so I'd want emo, Panic at the Disco. That gospel one. What's it called? This Is Gospel.
Yeah. If you love me,
that one. And I would just have that on repeat the entire time. Like no other song can play.
I feel like whatever's in hell, like it just has to be on repeat. So like,
you go
even
insane?
If the first day you get there, because everyone has different taste in music. The first day you get there and like you're like, yeah, whatever, this song's alright. But then it plays continuously for the rest of your existence. Like that's terrible.
Yeah, so I'm God, I'm on the AUX, I'm making them listen to This Is Gospel to make them literally think about their decisions and why they're down there and how great Panic at the Disco is.
That's a good one.
You know what song I hate?
What?
And that everyone loves is Somebody That I Used to Know.
No, I agree with you.
You don't like it? Thank God.
have
You're
never
literally
liked
the
that
only
song.
other person I know that doesn't like that song.
Let's play that on repeat in hell.
Yeah. That and This Is Gospel.
Okay.
I just hate that song. I don't understand what all the hype is.
Yeah.
And that dude who made that song disappeared. Never to be seen again. Like, hasn't made any other songs.
Maybe it should be like This Is Gospel plays on repeat forever, but then on like one special day per year, it's just Somebody That I Used to Know on repeat.
Yeah,
instead.
I agree.
You got to give him something.
All right, you're in heaven.
In heaven. The Pina Colada song. I feel like you can't listen to that and be sad.
I agree. It's so like vibey.
It is.
Yeah.
It needs to be, and like heaven, they can have a couple of different songs because
I agree.
We're rewarding them.
Yeah. Like Crank That, Soldier Boy.
Yep. Yeah, we need some party jams.
Because that is a classic. You know what else I'm playing? Sweet Caroline.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it just needs to be like the big hit, like the classics.
Dancing
a little bit
Queen.
of Yeah, something for everyone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm going to throw in Sicko Mode.
Okay. Yeah, so they can get really rowdy in heaven.
Really rowdy, yeah.
I
feel like heaven's just one big party.
It is.
Yeah.
So we need just like party music.
Yeah.
Chris Brown, Freaky Friday.
Freaky Friday. Oh my God. That is like one of my all-time favorite songs.
Car Wash.
Car Wash
is playing.
Christina Aguilera is up there and she's singing Car Wash live.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And what's that other one of hers that you just makes everyone really happy? That Come on over, baby. That one's playing because that makes you happy.
Yeah.
My all-time happy song is Love Natural by Crystal Fighters, I think. You can't be sad when you listen to that.
What's that song?
Hey, dude. No. I'm going to play it. We're going to cut this.
Oh, yeah, I know it.
because of copyright. But
oh, you know what else is an incredible song that's going to be playing up there?
What? In the jungle, the mighty jungle.
I just feel like that would be such a vibe. I can see everyone like with their arms around each other swaying.
Yeah, or like a conga line to that song would be wild.
Wow.
Cool.
That's pretty cool.
Maybe we should be God. That's our job.
Maybe.
Now. Who's on the AUX in heaven and hell?
Yeah.
I hope there is music playing in heaven and hell.
Yeah, could you imagine?
Surely. Maybe hell's just quiet.
I don't know what would be worse though, like the same song constantly or no songs at all. What do you reckon would be worse?
The same song constantly.
Yeah.
Because I could just, if I really wanted some music, I could just sing to myself or something.
That's true.
Because you know what I'm thinking of right now? That dream I was talking about at the start with you with the speaker in my face. Like that's what hell would be like. Just like the same song playing really loud constantly.
Right.
And then maybe in heaven we can play like nice soft music at night when they're trying to sleep.
Yeah, like a harp.
I'll probably sleep in heaven. I hope I go to heaven.
I hope I'm in hell so I can listen to Panic. No, I'm kidding. Heaven sounds like fun. Heaven sounds like a party.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
Like I want an invite to that party.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
And I want to be on the AUX at the party.
Right. Okay, God. Don't mess up the AUX.
Anyway, I think that's about it for this week.
I was just thinking about TikTok where it's like, no, I'm going to lose my job.
Now I'm panicking.
Yeah, if you play a bad song on the AUX in heaven, now I'm panicking. Why? Because I'm going to lose my job.
Oh gosh.
Oh, that's so funny. I love TikTok. Speaking of, follow us on TikTok.
Follow our TikTok. Please.
Thanks for listening or watching this
Mhm.
week, guys. We really
Yep.
appreciate it.
If you are listening, we do have the recorded version of the podcast on YouTube. If you just look up the AA meeting.
And if you're watching and you just want to listen to the sound, we
Mhm.
do have the audio on Spotify, lots of other platforms, which will take me ages to name, but it's
They're
all
all down
linked
below.
down below in this description.
Yes.
Give us a thumbs up,
Mhm.
turn on your bell
Post
notifications,
Yeah.
and subscribe, please.
We have an Instagram account that you can go follow, and our private Instagrams as well.
Yeah.
You can listen to the AA meeting while you're driving, while you're making dinner.
Maybe they should play the AA meeting in heaven on the AUX.
Oh my goodness.
Microphone drop.
Yes, that's
I dropped
exactly
my
what
microphone.
plays in heaven.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's just continuous. Just one through till, I don't know, there'll be hundreds, thousands.
Yeah, all of, and then when we get to the end, when it gets to the end, you just start again.
It just repeats. There's so much in there.
That was a good answer.
Yeah, I know. I should have came up with that earlier.
That's all right.
But yeah, thank you so much for watching.
Thank you.
And we will see you
Next week.
Next week might be a little different.
Oh, yeah. Next week will be
Surprise.
a surprise. Never mind.
Just look forward to next
Yeah.
week. Might be a little bit different.
Just tune in. You'll know what we mean.
yeah, you'll understand. All right.
Okay.
AA meetings out.
Peace out, Brussels sprouts.
Peace out, mofos.
Bye.
Bye, bitches.
You!
Welcome to my up home. I'm Lil Shorty, these my hoes. This is how we run this shit. Piss Olympics, let's go!
The eye contact makes it. A storm, dude.
A storm, dude.